Hey guys, good morning. What's up? Actually, good afternoon at this point. Yalek was up a little bit late last night. Hi, that's me. I'm Yalek, and this is today's Boom Beach video. Today is Dr. T, so I was going to show you that on my main account, but as it happens, I'm on a boost left over from my op hit this morning, so I don't think anybody wanted to see me do Dr. T on a boost. Besides which, you gotta change it up. Those videos by themselves, there are a million of them out there. But today, I had something a little more interesting. This is my mid-level account, Boom Raider, and I have been pretty busy with this guy. This was a level 47. As you can see, I'm a 38. And this is a level 46. And then I'm going to show you this one, because this is, we're going to talk about, we'll go through these very quickly. I'm going to put them in 2x mode. So we're going to talk about these new, the new temporary gunboat ability today. Some people call them Harriors, some people call them Super Warriors, I don't know what you want to call them. Anyway, effectively at this level, they are critters, because I don't have critters. Critters aren't until, I think, HQ 18 or something like that, and I'm not. However, we have these guys, and at first, I didn't really foresee myself using them very much. On my main account, I do warrior attacks, so obviously, they supplement those. So you throw one or two of these guys into a regular warrior attack, that's pretty beefy. But at this level, they are basically critters, and it is a fun thing. I mean, a lot of people at this level do not understand that this sort of a base design, multi-tiered base design, all the defenses up front, and all of the economy buildings in the back is a very bad design. All I had to do was BART down the one rocket that was over here, and all of that GBE was mine. And so I used that GBE to walk up on him over here and just clear out some things that are a nuisance to me. And blast, blast, blast. Really, the one thing that shock blaster there is a bit of a problem, but other than that, it's, yeah, sort of mathematical at that point. Which, again, was made accessible by the new Super Warrior, because I got all of that extra GBE off of him. I don't know if I used them in this attack or not, but we'll show it. Now, this is a different kind of base, somewhat better design, but you'll notice that there's nothing really here to the back. So honestly, if I can just get rid of one rocket launcher there, I can just sort of sweep forwards and keep this one in front of me. So this is a little more straightforward, not so much about the warriors. Oh yeah, the flare expired on me. That was a nuisance, so a bunch of the girls were left behind when the flare expired. I do look forward to the days in the near future when I have flares that are a reasonable length and I can walk more than, it's probably 20 tiles into the base. Well, plus the beach, but either way, So yeah, this is a much more straightforward attack, just a bad base design, but still, I mean, I'm a 38 and this is a 46 or 7 or something like that, and I don't mind telling you that it is fun messing with their stuff. And then there's this. Now, I have attacked this guy at this point numerous times. This was as good as it got. Tried some practice attacks. This was my second attack, and this was as close as it got. And this was real. This would be a record for me. I beat a 58. I think I showed you last week on this account. A 61 would be, anything in the 60s would be new, so I'm really going after this guy. Came about as close as possible on this one without getting him, and then I tried a bunch more things, and I will have to come back to it later because you will see in this attack. Well, actually, why don't we just go to the attack and I can pause from there. So I'm looking at this guy's base, and he has all of this GBE back here. I have these new Super Warriors to work with, basically critters. And the Super Warriors have great health and regenerate their health as they go. So this is not a concern to me. This is not a concern to me. This. None of that is a concern to me. I have two problems here. I need to stay away from the boom cannons, which are placed conveniently back. So really it's just the one corner of the HQ here, which is in range of this boom cannon. So I don't want to do that with these Super Warriors. I need to keep back of that. And then the real problem is this grappler. If I can get the grappler down, unfortunately the grappler has pretty high health and I have pretty low GBE. If I can get that grappler down reasonably, then I have a chance to take down this base. So the first attack that I did, you will have noticed, was no troops. When my activity log there were no troops. I was testing my GBE to see how low I could get that grappler. This one here, that was just GBE, and it wasn't even close because I just don't have any GBE yet. It sucks. I can only say that so many times. Anyway, so I came up with a second idea. What if, basically, like, you do this base in reverse? Normally you use GBE to support your troops. In this case, I decided to try to use my troops to support a GBE attack. Basically, the Super Warriors at the back of the base. And so I'm trying to get this grappler down. So I have to clear away here. And for this, I loaded up all of my girls, but one of my boats is upgrading. So you will notice that one of the boats there right in the middle only had one girl, which proved unfortunate. Actually, I didn't need to have Everspark here. I probably could do this with battle orders. So we walk up here, and I decided to change my flare spot late. I could have just initially thrown that flare anyway though, because I'm chucking the warrior, and we're going to try to flash kill that grappler. Tried to do it without using a shock because that's extra GBE. Unfortunately, I came just short. So I ended up having to BART it out when I get the GBE, because at this point I don't even have the GBE to throw the artillery on that. So I will collect that shortly. We're going to put this in 2x mode because it gets a little slower from here. I don't know why I brought Everspark on this run, because now if I'd had full boats, that grappler would have gone down first thing. If I had brought Brick, but then I would have had to use 6 GBE for her battle orders, but that still leaves me with 1 more GBE than I ended up with the artillery. I might actually give that a go. I'm determined to get this guy down. I was going to come back to it later when my boats are full. So now I've got a second warrior out there, Mega Warrior, and pretty soon we're going to have a third, and at this point it's a race against the clock. So instead of going for this stuff over here to collect more GBE, hi, good to know, never fails. At this point, I know I'm racing time, so I threw the third Mega Warrior straight for the HQ, and I'm just trying to get as much damage done as possible. Now, you'll notice that I am being attacked by a few things. My warriors, Mega Warriors, Super Warriors, Harriors, whatever you want to call them, are staying well out of range of this boom cannon. So these are attacking me, but it's doing absolutely nothing to their health. Absolutely nothing. And apparently these things get stronger as your HQ gets stronger, so these would be probably one of the lower versions of these Mega Warriors. Look at this. 1 second left. And I needed, like, maybe 15 or 20 more. And we had that. And just ran out of time. But, I mean, I got that guy down to, I don't even know, let's say 5% of his health. Oh, and he's boosting too. If he was not boosting, he's got 2 boosted blues over there. And a bunch of boosted greens. So, I mean, you can look at this base design and know that this person at level 61 has no clue. I almost cussed there. Not a bit of a clue about how to play this game, but then you look over here and all that boosted green. I mean, this man deserves to be taken down, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a live run at this. I was going to wait till later when that boat loaded up. I've already wasted enough gold on this guy today, but you know what? Let's try one more shot. Load that. We're going to get battle orders. We are going to... I've got to figure out if there is a way I can conserve any GBE at all on this landing. Maybe just take one of the mines up there. Because more GBE could get me a little more time with the we'll shorten it up to Harriors just for a little bit more time with the Harriors there on the field, and that could get me more GBE over here. I could have some GBE left for, if I'd had enough for an artillery even, or a barrage. Things could go quite differently. So, flare spots, let's see. Gonna have to barrage. Probably going to just take the mines on the way. I'm not even worrying about shocking or anything like that. I do want to stay away from these. I think flare spot could end up being about there. He has helped me out, you'll notice, by keeping things mostly back from the beach. So there is a little window right here. I don't have to smoke until about there, so that will conserve me a little bit of GBE too. So right about there, we got to throw that smoke, and then we can flare right to there. I'm going to conserve GBE by not using a second flare this time. We'll just drop our flags way up the beach and let that pull. Oh yes, perfect. I was worried that the mine right there wasn't going to go, and I really needed that going. So what are we going to do? We're dropping right here, and then smoking now. Just barely peeked out, but it doesn't matter. Now with these baby smokes, I have learned that there is no time for stopping. You get almost no time for anything. You can't stand there on the beach with the higher level. Can we get it in one? It's just not there. Look, game thinks my attack is over, so it's over here telling me. Game thinks my attack is over. I was going to continue there. It's no good. It's no good. I'm going to have to wait. Man, I am wasting gold on this guy, but I do want to beat him. I'm going to have to wait until I have that fifth boat. I want to see how close did I get that thing. The landing was all good. That's about as good as it's going to get. And that is as minimal on the GBE as I'm going to be able to get it. Maybe if I came... Did I lose anything? Well, I don't want to go to that side. So that is really the perfect spot to be. Did I lose? How much did I lose on this mine? Oh, a whole bunch. That's why. So we got to pop that mine. That would have made a big difference. I'm just going to wait, though, because I'd rather do that even without the battle orders. Because I need every bit of GB I can get. So if I have my full loadout of 7 boats of girls later on in a few hours, I think I can take that down in one shot. And then I should have, if I economize on everything else, I think I should have, yeah, I'm not going to gem that. If I economize on everything else, I think I should have enough GBE spare to get at least the 3 Harriers out again, and maybe have a couple artillery left. But we will pop that mine next time, just in case. Alrighty, so long story short, on these super warriors, they are great. I was not impressed when I was not at all impressed when I saw that we had them. I was like, oh great, this is I've been begging for an extra gunboat ability to come back, and when I saw that it was this one, I was completely unimpressed. However, I'm actually kind of loving them. Like I said, I'm using them with my warrior rushes and on my max account, and then on this account, there are creative things that you can do with these guys. So go out there, have fun. If you find something better to do with them than I did, you could leave me a comment and let me know. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and wish me luck in getting this guy in 4 hours and 43 minutes. which will be, again, my first level 60 plus with my Boom Raider account. Alrighty, I'm Yalik. Have a great day.